as far as transportation for me, I served the majority of my mission in a car just because we covered huge areas. I remember one of my areas took like 2 to 3 hours to drive out to, and so we'd have to be really strategic as far as planning our day and planning our gas mileage, because we were kind of held to a standard as far as how much gas money we could use and how many miles we could go in a given month, which I think is awesome. It taught us really great planning strategies and budgeting, because we had to keep track of the car and taking care of the car. I did actually serve one area on a bike, and that was a lot of fun. Sisters on a bike is not the prettiest thing. Yeah, we had to get really creative as far as riding a bike in a dress. So typically, the way you do that is you take the back of your dress or your skirt, fold it up over the front, and like safety pin it. So kind of look like you were wearing a diaper. But we would pray that people, when we would knock doors after riding bikes, would either take pity on us and let us in, or see past the, bugs smashed into our hair and running mascara because we'd been caught in a rainstorm and the way that we were dressed and probably smelled. But yeah, it was a good experience to learn how to ride a bike as a sister missionary. I was very lucky to be a sister missionary. I felt that the Lord really did match me to where I needed to serve, and did match me to the companions that I served with. To be honest, I see a lot of, I guess, my husband's personality now that I'm married and have a family. I can see a lot of my companions' personalities and the things that I learned from them, like in my husband. I feel that my companions really did prepare me for my husband and my children. And it's kind of crazy, compared to, I guess, the peers, the people that were our age. They choose to go to school, they choose their roommates. For the most part, they have like a control as far as their social group goes. But as a missionary, you're kind of just thrown into a place where you have no idea about the people around you. As far as your companion, you have to learn to work with someone that you didn't initially choose to be with. And so as you learn and you grow, I feel that you become better equipped to have relationships with other people, just because you've worked through all these different types of personality traits as mission companions. And I'm really grateful for that, because not only have I made some lifelong friends that were my mission companions, but I learned and grew from several personalities of people that I served with or served around. As far as safety tips go, I feel that I was pretty naive going into my safety as a missionary. Although I did serve in a relatively, I guess, non-scary place, I didn't realize the struggles that were kind of going on around me with different projects that we served around, or low-income housing. And I always felt safe. I always felt that, Heavenly Father would take care of me. Not that I wasn't to, be aware of what was going on, because I feel that I was pretty aware of my surroundings. But I did feel a power of protection on my mission that I don't know if I've necessarily felt since. Another thing regarding some advice with health and well-being, it's really important to find time to take care of yourself in addition to like your personal study or your companionship study. I think it's important to also find, I had some companions that were like big into running, and I'm not necessarily a runner, but you know, we'd go walk around the track or find some way to take care of ourselves. I mean, we did a lot of walking with tracting and such, but to really just, you know, get your body going. I think that it's really important for your health and well-being to try to take care of yourself. And it's exhausting. You know, you try to get a good night's sleep every night, but you're thinking about how to help the members or investigators or things that might be going on at home. A lot of these things, if you don't get a good night's sleep, you know, can kind of pile up with the busy schedule that you hold as a missionary. And so there were several times that we would come home for lunch and I'd eat like an apple or something, and then I'd take like a little power nap, because I think with just everything that goes on, that it's really important that you find ways to take care of your health. So